coming up till Antrim?
Looks like rain.
If the sun was shining, you'd say the same.
That is the blackest cloud I ever saw.
Talking of silver linings, did the education board never get back to us?
Stop! Army checkpoint, you're being waved down.
Hi!
Where are you coming from?
Belfast.
Destination?
Here, Antrim. Coming to see the festival.
Sorry, love. They haven't got the security. It's been called off.
Cancelled? Not again.
Paramilitaries are out in force.
Same thing in Belfast.
Where are you from?
Liverpool.
Yeah! Birkenhead, me.
Are they? No, well, me aunties Addie and Evie live there.
Right. On you go. Take care.
You too. Bye.
My God, that was quick.
Birkenhead, me.
Lay off. Coming from Merseyside actually helped for once.
No festival, but it's not our day, is it? Do you just want to stop in Antrim anyway?
I'd be happy to drive on. Dan? Elle?
She's asleep.
Is she okay?
Think so. How about Ballycastle?
Fine with me. Okay, Jimmy?
The seaside now, is it? Ach, why not? It's bollocks too, right? The A-Ching. Just follow the signs for Ballymena. So, Don, the Education Authority.
I called Mr. Jameson this morning. Basically, it all depends on whether you want to stay.
Why me?
There's no one else we know of.
What's this thing I feel being pulled around my neck?
It's up to you, Jimmy.
What's the deal?
The centre can continue running if there's a local able to hold the fort as interim director. It'd put whoever that was in a good position to take over officially, appoint his own staff.
Or her own staff.
What about it, Jimmy?
Just one problem.
What?
Belfast man runs Belfast project with government funds. Ergo, he must be helping himself to the money. At the expense, what's more, of other, more deserving projects in the community.
No, this will be different. The LEA does the accounts. Everything above board.
Oh, stop the bus.
Jimmy!
You won't go far. Why did you keep this secret, Dan?
I didn't want to raise any false hopes. Damn!
Say it's not in his interest.
He's a local, Rebecca. Jameson thinks he could be the way forward.
Unqualified locals have no credibility. You know what he's up against. Sure, I knew him when he was a wee snot-nosed kid.
Community arts is new, introduced by us, including Jimmy. It's getting accepted now.
What's up?
All right.
Okay. Where's Jimmy?
Taking a walk. Newsflash, the LEA have come up with a deal. Dan wants Jimmy to keep the centre going.
What? When was this?
Just today.
Oh my God. What does Jimmy say?
He'll come around.
Right. He'd do a lot to please you, Dan.
Look, it's for a year. Plenty of time for him to consider what's next.
Hasn't it occurred to you he's wanting something else?
What? What else? Are you making this up? Oh, shit!
You're being very paternalistic, you know that.
Don't believe this. No, I'm gonna go find him.
Dan! I know it's his baby and he wants it to live on, but it's like, who else has to die to save it? You were very quiet there, Elle. What are you thinking?
Did you ever talk to Dan about Jimmy?
Never talk about the others. One of Dan's rules. Gossip.
Yeah. Weird.
He sees the world as building blocks. You only have to find the right way to put them together.
What I was thinking was it might help if Dan knew about Jimmy.
Being gay. Why?
Because for Jimmy, it's almost as bad as being the wrong religion. Never mind that it's illegal here. Jimmy's under a lot of pressure.
Elle, this job is open to you too.
No, I have to move on. Well, as soon as I'm allowed to
The job's
leave.
temporary. Why not apply? You're going to have a lot more time on your hands. That's not good for you right now, is it?
Sorry, Rebecca. I can't go into all that.
Well, you really should, Elle, with whoever.
Let's leave it, right?
All right, Jimmy.
Never better.
You don't have to, you know. There's absolutely no
Rebecca.
pressure.
It's for me to decide. I'm thinking about it, alright? I'll let you know as soon as. No more questions, but okay.
How long is it going to take?
An hour maybe. There should be a sign for Ballycastle about halfway up the A26.
Get your kicks on Route 26! Well, it winds up from Antrim to Coleraine.
It's a very boring road, it's just a pain. Can't get no kicks on Route 26. American, right? From New York to I left my heart in San Francisco. I could sing my way across it. Show tunes, 30s movies, spirituals. Our dad sang us kids to sleep with them.
How's about something contemporary? Do you know Ohio?
They were singing that last summer on the play scheme. Even guys from France and Finland and Italy.
Oh, aye. Sure, it's from the Book of Hymns for International Youth. They're not that popular here, but...
This generation's amazing. It's... Oh, shit! Damn!
What's up?
Oh, dog. I think I hit it.
Oh,
no!
for goodness sake.
Oh, God.
Where is it?
Underneath, maybe. Oh, God!
Okay, I've got it. Let's get in the bus. Come on, yous, get in. Get going, Don.
Is it dead?
Yeah, it's dead, right enough. Don't look.
Oh, cover it up then.
Should we find someone to tell?
We'll be here all day. Anyway, it's a type of bastard dog, belongs to a bastard paramilitary. I don't fancy getting kneecapped because we topped his mascot.
Oh, let's go.
Best we get out in the country and bury it.
Damn! Really wasn't your fault. Where did it come from?
I didn't see it. There was nothing you could do, Dan. What kind is it?
Alsatian. No need to trouble your conscience there, Don. It's a descendant of Blondie.
What?
Hitler's dog.
It's a fully paid up Nazi, so it is. Drive on.
Letters home. 6 months before.
February 1972. Dear Davy, your letter arrives in the nick of time. Do you realise the responsibility you have for my existence? You maybe heard the army shot dead a dozen Republicans on Sunday in Londonderry. Bloody Sunday, they're calling it. The Irish Republican zombies and the Ulster vampire force and every other variety of undead are gathering for the feast to follow. I'm dying, Davy. There's so much to hide, not talk about, not share. I'm lonely, and it's like a worm eating me hollow. No surrender to the bollocks. Jimmy.
4 months before. April 1972. Dear Dad, we've had to stop using the church building because of the damage. Now it's just our store and rehearsal space. We're working out of youth clubs and on the streets and talking to everyone about the need for a new base. Direct rule from London has done nothing to calm things down. The sectarian shootings have become a daily occurrence. Must go to bed. Sorry this is so miserable. Love, Donal. Oh, P.S. I've applied for a job in London. If I got it, it would almost double my pay here. Maybe see you soon if they offer me an interview. 3 months before.
May 1972. Dear Joe, thank God your job's secure. At least for now. Losing our building has made life very difficult for us. The funding is under threat. Dan's talking to the local education authority about them possibly taking us on. It's getting more like Palestine here by the day. Checkpoint, sniping, foot patrols being ambushed in the villages. I miss you all so much. Love from me and Dan. Rebecca.
1 month before.
July 1972. Randall, I repeat, I have no intention of returning with you. If you're coming in hope of reviving our relationship, you might as well stay home. It's not going to happen. I'll be working as usual when you're here, and I work long hours. Don't blame me if you'll spend most of your time kicking your heels. I will see you at the hotel when you arrive on the Friday, but I can't guarantee it will be more than that. We'll see how it goes. Elle.
So, any last words?
What can I say? Sorry, old fella.
Rest in peace, kleinen Liebling Kameraden. Heil Hitler.
Jimmy, respect.
It's a dog. There's enough people getting killed here if you want to do respect.
We have a responsibility, Jimmy. We're the only animals able to appreciate the gift of life. Alright, we need a name. For the dog.
Al. For Alsatian.
Aye, that's good.
Okay. Al, who brought joy in life to someone, has died. Al's happy times with his family have come to an end. They'll miss him. As we say goodbye to Al, may we care for all creatures, for every living thing, and may we love each other more dearly. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Will you shut up? How do you think it'll look to an army patrol? Burying a body? Laying a booby trap bomb? Wise up.
Let's get out of here, come on.
Let's leave him to it, big fella.
Randall.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Hey. It's a nightmare, I know.
Oh, it's the wait. I wish I could just get on a plane. Now. Tomorrow, fly away from this. It's like I really, really need my family right now, but I'd rather die than go back to them. We should go.
July 1972. Dear Davy, we're still in the aftermath. I know you've seen it on the news. There's been nothing so bad all in one day.
Dear Lily and Joe, it's typical of you worry about me when you have enough troubles of your own. That phone call must have cost a fortune.
Dear Ma, it's lately been the most difficult of all the time I've been here. Mostly for people around me, and one in particular, but it has got to me like nothing before.
I'm feeling a great nostalgia for when I was a boy, before the troubles. Summer days, climbing the Black Mountain, fishing for tiddlers, getting the peelers to chase us through the Antrim.
At least you know now that the world hasn't ended. But actually, something else has happened, just as devastating.
The sheer randomness, the carnage, the mutilations. The effect of Bloody Friday will be huge. But somehow it doesn't really get to you the way a single deliberate murder can.
I'm crying from a lost childhood, Davy. The clock has stopped. Now is an eternal nightmare.
So, here's the bad news.
There's this American, flies into Belfast, John feckin' Wayne.
Elle's former fiancé, Randall, came to visit her from the States last Friday.
It's only days after Bloody Friday and he's like the sheriff. He wants to know who was responsible and for why.
They met up at the Europa Hotel. I think they had a row.
Takes a taxi to Turf Lodge to a Republican club he's heard of.
So then it happens. Something much closer to home.
He got taken out and shot dead.
He was 25.
A little later, Elle received a package from the States. From Randall's mother.
July 1972. Elliot. Please find enclosed your letters to Randall. We found them in his bedroom. We have no use for them. We don't blame you for his death. We just wish he'd never met you. He deserved better.
The police asked Elle for contact details for his family, naturally enough. Then they said, could she come and identify the body?
You apparently tried to dissuade him from visiting you. Don't you know it was on your family's behalf that he was acting?
It's hard not to admire this stoic edge she has, like a crag no wind can weather.
He was very well aware of the dangers involved, but still went ahead, fulfilling a sacred promise that he'd given your mother.
She has to wait for Randall's death to come to the coroner's court. Not knowing when that will be is torture.
His mission was selfless. I hope you understand that. When finally his body is returned to the bosom of his family, he will have a hero's funeral.
I was all for cancelling my ticket to Tel Aviv. She wouldn't hear of it. It's like she's turned to ice, just for self-preservation.
Any softening from me would bring her down. I show her no mercy.
You people Thank the good Lord that Randall stood apart from this hedonistic, unpatriotic, and ungrateful generation.
Don and Rebecca are leaving. It's okay. I've learned a lot from them. But, goodbye.
How fortunate his father and I count ourselves. At least Randall did not throw his private education back in our faces for being the indoctrination of an imperialistic ruling class. Your poor, poor parents.
Dan and I are leaving soon. We've split up, by the way. I'm really sad about it, but I know it's for the best. Elle's still waiting for the inquest. We don't know yet what Jimmy will do.
Everything seems to be ending in such a mess.
This great country was built on the rock of the family. You'll find communes and the likes do not have the same security. They are godless. Trash. They all break up.
Real life is in suspension.
You needn't thank us for the letters. We don't expect to hear from you again.
And as your man said, things fall apart. The centre cannot hold.
We don't wish you ill. We just don't care to know anything more about your worthless life. Goodbye. Sarah Hudson Brewster.
Oh, wow. Hey, guys! Hey, over here! I found an amazing rock pool! Hello! Woo! Oh, wow, it's really deep.
Dan! Dan!
Look!
Oh my god, a rainbow! Where? Oh, in those rocks up there, see?
Wow, how's that possible?
Let's go have a wee look. Watch out, the sea's coming over the top of the rocks there.
Rock pool. Is this the one he was shouting about?
Dan!
There's more over there.
Come on, let's look.
When did this suddenly become hide and seek?
You think he's playing with us?
Dan!
Look, there it goes again.
Oh my god! That's someone's hand! There! There! Coming up from the pool! There it is again! Quick, grab the hand, grab it!
I've got it! Help me!
It's Dan! It's Dan! He's not breathing!